Hi everybody. What I wanted to talk about today is a big realization that I've come to in the last little while, and really kind of came to the climax of my realization tonight, where I think that if I don't apply this, what I've learned from now on, then I'm never going to learn it. I feel like this is the last straw for me to learn something major that I actually do teach my students. And I think it's so important that all of us really get this and do this, because most of us suck at this in all reality. And what I'm going to talk about is creating change in your life from a place of self-love, from a place of compassion, rather than wanting change because you're beating yourself up. You're putting yourself down. You're making yourself feel bad about something. So can we take action being happy with what we already have and just knowing that we're moving forward into changes out of self-love because we love ourselves? That's why we're taking these actions. Or are we taking these actions because somewhere in there we're ashamed or we're guilty or we feel scared, and we're taking these actions as a response to a negative feeling? So this topic of self-love for me has been huge in my life. I am still practicing and studying and trying to develop a good self-love, a relationship in my life, because I still get hard on myself. And one of the things that I'm going to share with you guys tonight, actually quite a personal thing, is that as many of you guys know, a year and a half ago I was pretty fit. I still am pretty fit. I'm definitely strong. I have a good practice, but I have gained a little bit of weight. Not anything major. A lot of people seem to not notice, but I notice, and I noticed in this really massive way. And I've been putting myself down for it recently, and I've been really mean to myself about it and feeling guilty. And feeling guilty that I, stopped doing as much cardio and put on a little bit of weight, and I got so mad at myself for it. And I had that big drop-in feeling from the universe today that said, with guidance from somebody as well, that I should not want to, sorry, excuse me, I should not want to diet or lose the weight or work out vigorously out of this place of I feel guilty, I need to punish myself and lose weight because I was bad, but rather than doing it from a place of self-love that says, I'm okay with what I look like right now, I still consider myself beautiful, however, I want to lose this weight for my health, just to be healthier, to feel lighter on my feet. Feeling lighter, being healthier, that produces better ideas, that produces better relationships, that produces higher levels of self-confidence, that produces more joy, that produces if I lost a little bit of weight, my yoga practice would get better. Certain binds would be easier to get into. It's just the nature of the way that this sort of movement works, and not just with yoga, but with anything you do. In a lot of sports, you have to be able to be light on your feet. So I want to achieve this feeling of lightness for that joy and that optimism and that feeling good, rather than go beat myself up and say I need to lose this weight because I hate myself for what I've done to my body and let myself gain 10 pounds. So going back to this topic of self-love for everyone universally is, how many things do you blame yourself for? How many things are you not okay with in your life, and you're trying to do something to make it okay? Whether that's losing weight or creating financial freedom or being a better parent, or being more involved in a community, or anything that you want to do, becoming a writer, becoming a famous chef, whatever your dream is, can you work towards that dream from feelings of self-love, self-dedication, and compassion for yourself, rather than this ugly place of I'm not good enough, I need to make myself good enough, I need to work hard because I'm not happy with who I am. Can you start off being happy with everything that you are, and out of that happiness and that sense of wholeness with the self, from that can you escalate into something even greater and go there with a full sense of dedication and love. And when you make mistakes on that path, you say, it's okay, people do make mistakes, I'm going to carry on, and I fully love myself for who I am right now. I know I blabbed on a little bit, but it's something that I've been very passionate about lately, because this is something that is going to transform my life and in turn make me a better teacher and a better guide to everybody else. Thank you so much for tuning in. Namaste.